Smart Cookies. Welcome to another Wealthylicious Wednesday. I am Smart Cookie Sandra, and for those of you who don't know, Wealthylicious Wednesday is where I answer one of your hot, toasty, right out of the oven Smart Cookie questions. And this week the question comes in from Kelly. Kelly's in Kansas, and she wrote to say, "Hey Smart Cookies, every time I try to get a budget together and take charge of my money, I get overwhelmed and I become paralyzed with where to start. So I end up doing nothing, or even worse, I end up feeling so stressed out that I go shopping to make myself feel better. Help me help myself. What are a few simple actions I can take to actually make some progress with my money?" Okay, so Kelly, I can relate to this. All the Smart Cookies can relate to this. It's super overwhelming when you don't know where to start. So let me help you help yourself. I have 4 simple money moves that you should make and every woman should make when it comes to their money. If you do one of these moves just each week for 4 weeks, you will have made progress beyond what you ever thought possible, and you won't go running to the mall because you're stressed out. So everybody listen up. Whether you're single, married, or wherever you are in between, these are money moves that every woman needs to make. First thing you need to do is get credit in your own name. Credit in your own name does not mean having a joint credit card with your husband. Smart Cookie Robin, when she was divorced, had no credit in her name and couldn't get anything, and she had to start from scratch. So you need to think ahead and just prepare for worst case scenario, as awful as that is. So make sure you have a credit card, whatever it may be, something that builds your credit in your own name, okay? You also need your own savings other than a joint savings account. Now, this can be tricky because let's say you're married and you don't earn any income on your own, but you can still build your savings, and here's how. After you and your husband are done paying the bills and putting away for retirement, you as an individual should be entitled to an equal share of any household income that's left over at the end of the month. Yes, it is household income. It's not your husband's. And that's an important distinction that many women don't feel comfortable making and that couples fail to honor. But just because you're not the one earning the paycheck doesn't mean that that person should dictate how the money is handled. It's your portion. That's joint income. You can put it into a high yield savings account. We love to use ING Direct. So get savings in your own name. Also, slay your debt, get rid of it. We all know that debt can wreak a havoc on our financial stability. So if you are carrying a big balance on your credit cards, and so many of us are, the average woman carries $9,000 on her plastic in her wallet, oh God. So in order to have a great credit score and to live the financial freedom you deserve, you should never exceed 30% of your available credit. If you are in debt and you want help getting out of your debt, thank goodness you have the Smart Cookies in your pocket, because we have just launched our Debt-Free Bliss Bootcamp. You can join our boot campers. The link is below. We've got 6 weeks and 6 simple video steps with the tips and support that you need to get control over that debt forever. It's Debt-Free Bliss in 6 weeks. I mean, I don't know how much simpler it can get. It's pretty phenomenal. So check out the link below and join our boot campers who are doing a phenomenal job. Love it. Also, as a last step, create a splurge account. Kelly, I know you're gonna love this. Create a special account, whether it's a bank account or just an envelope in your room, that you set aside a little bit of money each week that you can spend on something guilt-free, whether it's $5 or whether it's $50. Have a little treat that you enjoy and you savor, and you spend that money on guilt-free. It's like a diet. You kind of have to have a little bit of balance. You can't go all or nothing and just eat carrots and water. Yeah, you're gonna lose weight, but it's not sustainable. When it comes to taking charge of your money, you gotta have a little fun too. So if you liked this video, please like it and join the 40,000 other Smart Cookies who are saving money and conquering their debt and living a smart, rich, and a fabulous life for free on smartcookies.com by joining our e-newsletter. And as I mentioned, if you're interested in learning more about the Debt-Free Bliss Bootcamp, which is in full swing and you can join, click on the link below and you can decide if it is worth it for you. So I will see you next week, and thank you so much, Kelly, for your fantastic question. Stay out of the mall, don't get stressed out, follow these 4 simple money moves, and I will see you next week.